Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go through a flip through of all of the April pages in my HOBONICHI COUSIN. I want today's video to be really chill, really relaxed. If you also are in a cousin or you're on the planner tube community at all, I know a lot of us see beautifully filled out spreads and weekly pages with the sidebar just gorgeously done and daily pages where there's no empty space and the user has like journaled all throughout the page, or their to-do list is all beautifully checked off. And I just want to let you know that if that is not how your journal looks, it's also not how my journal looks. My journal looks very lived in insofar as I write in it a lot, almost every day that I'm doing something productive, but it also looks empty at some points. And I end up having weeks where I don't fill out the weekly section, or days where I just can't bring myself to finish all the tasks on my to-do list. And I want you to know that I'm right here with you, and we're going to take a look right now at a realistic flip through of a real person's HOBONICHI COUSIN in hopes that, yeah, it looks maybe a little bit similar to yours and you can get some solidarity. So let's jump right into it. Let's start with the monthly pages. So what you see right here is actually February and March. This is April. I sort of set up the bare bones of this April monthly in my April setup, which I'll link up in the cards, which is basically just writing all these things down. These sticky notes are the media that I have watched or read or consumed during the month. And then what I do once I have this all filled out with the movies and things that I saw this month, I'll print them all out and I'll create like a media memories spread like this with some of my favorite quotes and my favorite movies and things like that. So that's what I will do eventually, but I haven't done it yet. Now let's go to the weekly section. So this is the first week of April in my planner. I'm not sure what was going on here, but I do kind of like this. I like that it was covered up. I like that the color is consistent. I used a washi tape I've never used before, so that was kind of fun. Then this spread I put so much effort into doing, and I actually have a plan with me on my channel. Again, I'll link that up in the cards, that sort of goes through my setup for this week. So if you'd like to see how I set this up and get a sense of what I do on my weeklies, please go watch that video. But essentially what happened here is I was really good on the beginning of the week, and then I sort of fell off on the end of the week, which I normally do. Normally my Saturdays and Sundays are pretty blank because I'm really just not in my planner those days very often. This week was the week I actually traveled. I went to my cousin's wedding in Austin, Texas. It was super fun. It was really nice to see my family, but because I was over there, I just wasn't in the planner, and that's okay. Blank weeklies happen. I love having a blank weekly to go back to, actually, because it will help, I can just use this page at some point in the future if I want to paste anything in, any memories from that trip, or if I want to come in and set up a new weekly scheduled template, I can use this as a template, just cover the dates and stuff like that, and sort of have a page to brainstorm what I want my ideal week to be, for example. So I'm not really fussed about this page being blank. It just reminds me that I was out there having a good time and not in my planner, which is always okay. This week, I'm really bummed that I didn't actually use this week very much. You know what? I'm gonna live edit this for a second. So I did that, 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 I didn't do that, I did that, and I didn't do that. So there you go, just a little bit of on the spot filling out this page because I really didn't use it very much, but I wanted to use a bunch of the pink stickers that I had gotten from Coffee Monsters Co., and I did that, and it was great. This day I got my first paycheck with my promotion, and that was really awesome, so I wanted to acknowledge it with a little sticker. But as you can see from the emojis up here, I was sick this week, so I set up this beautiful weekly spread and I really wanted to use it. And I had such a good time setting it up because I love a consistently themed color palette, but I ended up being sick, and this whole week I was working while I was sick, and I was trying to launch a website while I was sick, and it's just, I did end up launching the website, but the weekly spread didn't end up getting filled out, unfortunately. All right, let's go over to the dailies. So if you watched my April setup, you know that I wanted to pull some cards for April, and that's how I wanted to decorate my cover page. You'll also know if you've watched any of my videos that this page is not really like that important to me. I don't have something consistent that I do with it. I just do whatever feels right to me on the given month. So April, I really wanted to start the journal out strong. This is actually an April Start Hobonichi Cousin. I'll link my video about setting up my April Start Hobonichi Cousin in the cards as well, so you can watch that. But you'll see that I set this up, and I wanted to really tap into this affirmation or manifestation prompt that the card deck that I used, this was the sort of affirmation that was in the guidebook for this particular card, which I pulled the journal card, which was hilarious. So I ended up doing that, and I thought it was fine. I did my review for this in my May monthly setup, which again, I will link it up in the cards. But essentially, what I did is I pulled these cards, and then I journaled about what I thought they meant, and then I reviewed them and sort of learned what they actually meant. And I did try to follow the advice of this card, and kind of not so much did I keep up with it very well. So I have some thoughts about that, but yeah, let's get into it. So as you can see here, I kind of made myself like a little weekly spread, which I actually really love. I love how rainbow it looks. I love the stickers that I used. I love this spread just in general. I think it looks really, really cute. So you can see here, I journaled some personal things about this week, so I've just covered it up like with a little sticky note, but I did want to sort of preserve the rainbow, so I made it purple, which I thought was fun. These pages have just generally a lot of notes on them, especially about business ideas that I'm having. I don't know if anyone else is like this. If you're like this, please comment in solidarity down below, where some days your brain is just going a billion miles an hour and you need like both the page you're on and an extra sticky notes in order to write out all your thoughts about whatever business idea you have that, you know, you're probably never going to pursue, or you don't have the time or money to pursue it right now. Anyways, this page gives me like Taylor Swift Reputation vibes. I don't know about anybody else, but this is actually a sticker from a crystal shop that's near us that my partner went to go pick up some crystals for his sister's birthday, and he got me one, and so this is the sticker that was on the thing. It was super cute. I love this spread. So this is a page that I didn't journal on, but I have had this like tissue paper sort of, I don't know if you can hear that, the mic will pick that up. It's just such a good sound. But this is a tissue paper wrapping that I had that came from an order I fulfilled, or not fulfilled, but an order that I purchased on Etsy. And when I got it, it was just wrapped in this beautiful tissue paper. So I've been holding on to it, like thinking I'll use it in some super creative way. And oh, listen to that sound. I just ended up putting it here because it was pink and it matched the pink spread on this side. And I put some stickers on it as well, just to flesh it out a little bit more, make it feel a little more cozy. What I love so much about this 2-page spread is this is a really good example of a way to fill up your daily page that's just putting something on top of it and not really putting that much effort in, but letting the thing itself sort of shine and be beautiful. And then this page, it is all pink, which I'm usually not a pink girl, but I really loved that it matched the monthly color, and you'll see me continue to use pink as we go on. And then I wrote, what if my priority today was to feel good? And I just thought that was a really sweet quote. So I wrote it down, and it's definitely something that I think we could all use a reminder of now and then. This is an example of a page that's just like, what the heck is going on? So I had some math that I had to do. I had some extra washi that I just needed to stick somewhere. I didn't check off any of these tasks. So yeah, this is like a brain dump about like a dream life. I didn't fill out these 2 pages for whatever reason. I was just using something else. So I just came back and used this like a note page essentially. And then I saw Everything Everywhere All at Once on the 10th and it was awesome. Definitely go see it. And so I just stuck the ticket in. This page, again, I didn't get to a lot of stuff here. You can see I wrote really low energy day, and that is because it was. I was having a super low energy day that day, and I just couldn't bring myself to journal. This page I took a break from the pink color scheme, and that's because I was trying to match my weekly color scheme. So again, I have a video on this week on my channel, but I was trying to match the same, like I used the same sticker set, and I actually really like how it turned out. I think it looked super cute, and I was also feeling very witchy on this sort of 2-day vibe, so much so that it ended up burning me out, which is sort of what this page is about. But yeah, I was really excited to be able to use these stickers in this kind of more creative way. These 2 days I was working really hard on the website that I was building this month. So this page actually ended up serving as like a dashboard for the website. So even though it was dated, I kept referring back to it as I was publishing the website throughout the month. So that's why it has all of these to-dos and everything on it. And you know what? We're gonna do it again. We're gonna just check things off because I talked to them about these. And we did all of these. This is actually really therapeutic. Thank you guys. So we did that, and then we ended up publishing this page even though it wasn't exactly what we wanted it to be, so I'll draw a little line through that. But yeah, this is sort of my website dashboard page, and I referred back to it a lot. And I also did some mock-ups over here. Another page where I didn't write anything, probably because it was the full moon. Ooh, actually, the fact that I was feeling so burnt out this week and that the full moon was like coming up, that kind of makes sense. If you follow the moon cycles at all, leave your comments down below on how the moon cycles affect you, because I really feel like the full moon is just like the period of overwhelm during the month. Cool, so yeah, so I'm back to kind of the pinkish themes. I did like a tan thing here. And then I was traveling. So the 19th is when I left my home to go to Austin to see my cousin get married, and I just did not use these pages. So, and that's okay, you know, like the blank pages, I think Lindsay Scribbles says this, but they serve to de-chunk your notebook so that you can put loads of stickers and ephemera and stuff on other pages. So these pages are definitely doing their job right now, which is awesome. And then I'm back, and you can see I'm totally back to pink, which was super fun. I ordered Chipotle, so there's my Chipotle order if you want to know it. Excuse me, I got really into like the organization hacks that the Clutterbug on YouTube has. I love her videos. I think she's just a joy to watch. And I think her sort of styles for each of the bug types that she says are actually like super accurate. So I was recording what I think I am, which is a butterfly. I also wrote oops all frogs up here. So something I say a lot is that you need to eat the frog. I got this from Michelle B, but I think it's actually from a book originally. But essentially, if you have to do a terrible task during a given day, like such as eating a frog, you'd want to do that first thing, right? You want to get it over with so you can live the rest of your day and you're not dreading it for the rest of the day. So I usually refer to my most important tasks of the day, especially if I don't want to do them, as my frogs. And today I had all frogs, so all of these were really important and I had to do them. So I just wrote oops all frogs up there. I actually have like a whole sticker pack of frog stickers specifically for this reason. And then we have some days. This day I just used a sticky note, and so I just stuck that in there to represent that that's what I did on this day. These 2 days and this day I didn't do much. And then we get into May. So I have a whole May setup on my channel if you want to go watch how I made that and how I set up the first week of May. But yeah, those are my April spreads. I mean, a lot of them are really empty, to be honest, but when they're not, I think I do a pretty good job of filling up the page. But occasionally you get a page like this and that has to be okay. You know, we're not always going to set up beautiful pages. Sometimes we're going to have really low energy and we're not going to be able to get any of the tasks that we wanted to get done, let alone even just write a heading. Like I didn't even write my basic heading. I was really low energy that day. So sometimes that just happens. If this happens to you, if you find yourself creating like one page of like really full, really fleshed out spreads, and then one page that's just like, I can't today, let me know. I'd love to know because I think we need to talk about it more. I think it needs to be shared. So anyways, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you, love you. I hope you guys are taking care of yourself on the low energy days, and I will see you soon.